Imagine you're enrolled in a physical activity class for the first time. You're that perfect blend of nervous and excited. You get there, the instructor greets you with a nice, welcoming smile. So the class begins. You start getting a little sweaty. Then you start getting a lot sweaty. It's getting really hard. So the instructor tries to motivate you. They say something like, "Come on, ladies, you can do it." Or, "Push through, think of your man." Now that is a pretty common scenario. But what if you don't identify as female? What if you're not heterosexual? How does that make you feel? Awkward? Uncomfortable? Unsafe? That's where I come in. My name is Shannon Herrick, and my research aligns with the unique intersection between sexual orientation, gender identity, and physical activity. I wanted to know more, so I did a procedure called a scoping review, which is essentially where you cast the widest net possible out into the depths of the internet to pull in as many articles as you can focused on your topic. My topic was LGBTQ+, that stands for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgendered, and queer plus adults, and their experiences with physical activity. So we cast out our net and we pulled in just over 10,000 articles. We sifted through and sifted through and sifted through, and that got us down to 35 that dealt with my topic. Now, within the current literature, there are two prominent narratives that follow the traditional gender binary of male versus female. For instance, if you identify as a gay male, you are more likely to engage in physical activity. This is due to a body ideal that can be broken down into two components, being thin and being muscular. However, this aesthetic drive is pushed so far that gay males are more likely to engage in compulsive exercise, as well as steroid use. Alternatively, if you identify as a lesbian woman, you are less likely to engage in physical activity. This is due to a social norm predicated on the acceptance of all body types. This, when coupled with real or anticipated experiences of homophobia in physical activity settings, leads to this decreased physical activity levels within the lesbian population. And this is taken to the point where it has been associated with the increased obesity rates within lesbian women. So that's what we know, the L and the G. But what about the bisexual experience, which has been glossed over? What about the transgendered experience, which is nowhere to be found? And what about the queer identity, which is completely missing from literature? So that's what we know. And now that we know where we've been, we know how and where to move forward. My name's Shannon Herrick, and my goal is to make physical activity inclusive for all. Thank you.